Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Cardano. So if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump in. So you guys know I like ADA. I think it's a great coin to have in a portfolio, especially as a hedge against Ethereum. ADA against USD is starting to rally here, basically pushing up against this bull market support line. It's rallying to 15 cents, which is getting close to our prior local top. We're going to keep an eye on this one, okay? It's starting to rally against Ethereum. We see it starting to come up as well. If Ethereum rallies, we might still see this come back down if Ethereum can't keep, or if ADA can't keep up with Ethereum. But there is a good chance that it can, and there's also a chance that ADA outperforms Ethereum. To some degree, the reason we hold ADA is as a hedge against Ethereum. ADA has higher volatility than Ethereum. So in the same way that we would expect Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin, we might expect ADA to outperform Ethereum. If ADA can't outperform Ethereum, then it calls into question what's the point of holding ADA. So I hold ADA as a hedge against Ethereum, and there's a decent chance that it outperforms Ethereum. But make no mistake, I do own more Ethereum than ADA. Now, if you look at the ADA USD valuation, you can see it has pushed up pretty substantially in the last few hours. The ADA Bitcoin valuation, if you guys remember back in this region over here, we said this is the accumulation phase for ADA against Bitcoin. We recently entered it. We talked about this on a live stream that we were back in the reaccumulation zone for ADA against Bitcoin. In the short term, we have seen we've started to see a turnaround point, but we still have a long ways to go because despite the fact that ADA is near where it was against UST, it has fallen sharply against Bitcoin. And for us to get back to where we were against Bitcoin at the top of this candle, ADA against Bitcoin would need to rally another 80%. Okay, so keep an eye on ADA. A lot of people say things like, what has ADA done for me recently? But I like to remind you that ADA from the bottom has rallied 900% this year from bottom to top, from the more pragmatic bottom at the candle to this top 469%, or where it currently is about 469% or so. So don't underestimate ADA. This rally was in anticipation of Shelly. It came back down. It came back down because Bitcoin corrected. It had not done a whole lot because Bitcoin volatility was high. If Bitcoin volatility reduces here over the next few weeks, if it stays at this level at 18.6, which is a very bullish level for Bitcoin to be at, if it stays here, I think ADA has a good chance of continuing this run. So don't underestimate ADA. Don't underestimate what it can do. Don't get sucked into the, well, what has it done for me recently mentality. Look how far it has come. I think this is a good hedge against Ethereum. For those naysayers of ADA, there's a lot of you guys out there. I just want to say, it's not vaporware. It was a project that launched early. They launched the token early before they had everything rolled out, but they did it different than Ethereum, right? They just went straight to proof of stake. Now Ethereum has to transition to proof of stake. There's some uncertainty there. ADA didn't do that. Now, of course, ADA has to contend with the fact that how does it get developers? How's it going to take that? And that's a tall order, right? And I mean, I'm sure investors are compensating for that in terms of whether they should buy it or not. In their risk analysis, there's uncertainty in terms of actually getting people to build on this platform. But again, in the event that there's more room in the market than just Ethereum, in the event that there's some uncertainty within Ethereum's transition, anything like that, again, I think there's a good reason to have hedges, right? There's a good reason to have hedges, and I think ADA is a good hedge. So we are going to keep a strong eye on ADA because maybe we're kicking another rally off, right? This was our first rally. We cooled off while Bitcoin cooled off, and then when Bitcoin volatility went up, we sort of trailed behind. Bitcoin volatility might be reducing, and if it does reduce over the next few weeks, this could just be the start. So again, you guys know I'm a big bull on ADA, and we're going to follow it for the market cycle. If you look at the ADA of Ether value, we have come back down. We were back in the undervaluation region. We have come back out of it. There's no telling if we're gonna continue to outperform Ether or not. But regardless, one of the things I want you guys to be aware of is that the ADA Ether valuation tends to peak at around this level. It tends to peak at around 0.0005. So essentially twice what it is now. So if ADA were to rally from here, if it were to rally another 100% against Ether, that might be considered to be a local theoretical top. Again, it could outperform Ether. ADA has never lived through a bull market, so we don't really know. It could outperform it, but I just want you guys to be aware that if it does reach this point, you might want to be slightly cautious. Again, 100% move against Ether is what it would take to get there, and I don't really see that necessarily happening immediately, considering that Ether is also going up rather quickly. So a lot of things to be excited about right now. We're going to follow ADA Bitcoin, we're going to follow ADA Ether, and we're going to follow ADA USD. We're going to follow it for the market cycle, and we're going to see, where ADA can take us. A lot of people suggest, will say, like, where do you think it could go? 133 or 138, somewhere in that ballpark, is the theoretical top, or it was the top, not the theoretical top. It was the top that ADA saw in the last market cycle. So I mean, I think we could easily get back to that level and beyond over the grand scheme of the market cycle. So make sure you keep your eyes on ADA. I think it is a decent hedge. And if you guys like the content, remember to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. If you guys want to follow what I'm doing, I have the premium list. We are having a Black Friday sale, so check it out in the description below. You can lock in a lower rate for the next week and a half for the premium list. You get access to the weekly videos, the weekly reports, the Telegram alerts channel, the risk dashboard, the dynamic DCA selling dashboard, and some of the trading view indicators. And remember, some of them are just these regression bands of Bitcoin, the regression rainbow that we were showing here, and the Ethereum, the Ethereum regression, all sorts of things. So check it out. I will see you guys there. At the very least, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.